Welcome. This presentation is on Windows Server 2008, featuring the install and setup. This presentation was developed by Kevin Carter and Josephine Nguyen in CIS 150 at College of Marin. Let's begin. Our first slide shows the system requirements. These are the minimum system requirements for Windows Server 2008, and then our workstation clients, which was Windows 7. Here you will see the minimum processor specifications, memory specifications, and disk space. There are also other considerations when installing the operating system or selecting a box to install the operating system on. Our next slide is the actual server specifications and workstation specifications that we set up for Windows Server 2008 and Windows 7. This setup was done in class. Here we have our network specifications featuring a Class A network that has been subnetted. Also, there are workstation range, peripheral range, and server range. Our server setup featured a workgroup, but should there have been a domain, the naming convention would have been the same. Our server naming convention was RGHV65 followed by an alphanumeric integer, in our cases A and B. Our workstation naming was the same, DOW followed by a numeric integer, 1, 2, and 3. This is the network map that we set up using Visio. Here you have some of the same information shown on the last few slides, but in a more visual form. This is a screenshot of the roles installed on Server A. Here you will see that it has been set up for a DHCP server, DNS server, and a remote desktop services. On Server B, we had file server and a print server. How to secure your server. The easiest way to secure your server can be found using the Microsoft Baseline Security Analyzer. The Microsoft Baseline Security Analyzer, commonly referred to MBSA, can be downloaded from TechNet, or you can search MBSA in Bing or Google. This is a screenshot of the website for the MBSA tool for tech professionals. This version of the tool is 2.1.1, which is the most current version, last updated November 4th, 2009. Here is a brief video on the use of the MBSA tool in Windows Server 2008. Open the tool by double-clicking it. You will then need to authorize the tool to be used as an administrator. Click Scan. Uncheck the Security Update box because our server is not connected to the internet, and then click Scan. The scanning process can take anywhere from 1 minute to 5 minutes. After the scan completes, we'll have a results page. Here it shows that we have one severe risk, which is an auto login. Click How to correct this. This brings up the Microsoft Baseline Security Analyzer article on how to fix our specific issue. Once you've read through the article and determined the best course of action, follow the steps outlined in the article to correct our issue. In our case, is a registry editing that must be done. Type regedit in the search box, click regedit, click yes to authorize the tool. Here you will need to navigate through the registry tree, much like you do a directory tree within Windows. Navigating through the registry can be intimidating, but it is a very easy process. Once you find the entry that needs to be modified, make the recommended modification, click OK, and then close down the registry editor and then the baseline article. Click OK on the baseline article and click Scan a Computer. Perform the same scan again. Scanning again will give you the peace of mind that your server has been set up securely. Also, it's a good idea in case you have done a fix that has actually created another problem. Here you'll see that our report details that our server on RGHV65A is secure. Now that we know that our server is secure, exit out of the program, and you're all done. Your server has been set up as a secure server. For further information on how to secure your operating system and server, you could go to Microsoft.com and search for the Security Guide 2008. Also, there I have another article featuring videos from trusted professionals on how to secure your network infrastructure. They are very informative, and I would highly recommend them. Thank you very much for your time. This presentation has been developed by Rode, featuring Kevin Carter and Josephine Nguyen.